Welcome to the Billiard Network, the home of global pool on YouTube. Like and follow if you enjoy this. Our match today is Kristina TKACH from Russia versus Margareta FEVILAVA from Belarus. I'm Earl Strickland for the Billiard Network. I don't know who won the lag. We'll find out in a minute, or they didn't lag yet. That's the first time they didn't rush me on the lag. All right, I guess they're going to lag now. That's the first time I've ever got my introduction in before the lag. Wow. The lag sometimes is important, sometimes it isn't. It always was in the Moscone Cup, I thought. Seemed like it decided the match every time. And the left side always was the best side to lag from, but that time the right side was. Yeah, they used to always beat us on the lag, seemed like, by a fraction. Okay, we're playing 9-ball, race to 7, alternate break. The 9-ball is on the spot. Yep, I can see that now. He's racking them. No magic rack, but they're tapped in probably. The way they're rolling in, I can tell that. I don't know if they're playing the 3-ball rule or not. It's pretty tough on the women, the 3-ball kitchen thing for them, I'll tell you. That is tough for them to negotiate every time. All right. Koch breaking from the left side, left bottom, trying to not foul the break. And that's a legal break. She's got 2 balls down and plenty behind the head string. 2, actually. She only needed 1. And she's got a good shot on the 2-ball. She just roll this in and stay right there for the side pocket for the 4. I said it kind of slow. Just bounce off a little. Oops, she might have went too far. She'll have to bank it now. Or she could cut it in with a lot of spin, but I think she'll bank it and just go 2 rails and get on the 5-ball with it on the side rail. All she's got to do is make it. With a little left top, the cue ball go 1, 2, maybe 3 rails. One, 2, 3. Good, it didn't prove me wrong exactly. Now she'll just roll up, straight top, roll forward. She wants to get kind of straight on the 6 so she can roll over for the 7. She'll hit high on the ball and just hit it slow like that and roll up, roll forward. She went a little bit too far, but she's still okay. She didn't want to come up short, if anything. She wanted to go a little bit too far, and that would make it a little easier to get on the 7. She'll just roll this in. She probably won't go all the way to the rail. Nope, she didn't. I'm getting things right so far. I'm sure I'll start messing up soon. I still don't know if I'm any good at this, so I'm never going to say I'm great at this. But it's something to do. She could draw back and play the 8 where it is, or just stop there and play the 8 in the side. Just draw back a little bit. Play the 8 in the side pocket like that. This table looks like it has older felt. I see by the streaks on the table there. And you notice that ball didn't draw back very easily either. So this table maybe isn't as easy to play on as some of the ones we've seen in the past. She'll go all the way to the bottom rail and bounce off, I think. Yep, play the 9 in the corner. It was a nice out. You can shoot this several ways. You can roll it in, stun it 2 rails. She looks like she's going to kind of roll it or something. She did roll it with a little right. It was a nice out. Nice bank on the 4. FEVILAVA breaking from the left side, left bottom. She She's got a ball in, 2 balls back. But it's still dry. It's still pretty dry, even though the cloth seems older on this one. FEVILAVA has a shot on the 1 ball. She's got to use her extension to reach it with. She'll put some right top on it. She can just float down and shoot the 2 in between the 5 and the 9. That might be the smartest play. Just put some right on it. She could go around the other way too. Nope, that was the best way to play it. That was pretty good with the extension. And a cue that long, it's hard to execute a shot all the time correctly. A good shot here is to draw 2 rails, and that'll land you just right unless it goes right behind the 8. But she could follow this right back between the 9 and the 7 and play for the corner. If she goes too far, she gets the side, or she should go on the other side of the 7. She chose to go back like that. That wasn't good, though, where that one landed. She's better off to play safe now. Just roll her behind the 7 ball. But when you had a chance to run out, you still think you can get out. She might run into the 9. She's got to be careful here. Put a little right on it, it might miss it. Ooh, she fluked the 7 ball in. That's not going to make her opponent happy. That wouldn't make me happy either. She'll just put a little bit of right on this. It'll bump the 6 and then bounce off the rail probably. And have a shot on the 5. She hits at the right speed. It's nice and smooth. Or she could draw into it too, but it looks like she could just roll it and bump it and bounce off just like that. If she would have hit a little bit harder, she would have been absolutely perfect, but that's good enough. She needs to stun this ball 2 rails and come back over there where she is. See her put her finger there. Just stun it and go to the side rail with left bottom, just below center. Not too much bottom, you would draw it in the corner. With some left and stun it, it'll go 2 rails and it'll come back over where the cue ball is almost and bounce off. Perfect. She hit that well. Now straight top, maybe I'd say straight top. She can bring it straight back and come back down the middle of the table. She wants to land close to where she is. A little bit too far, but she's still okay. I always hated this shot, but I learned to deal with it. I used to hate it when I was younger. You got to put a lot of inside on it and just slow roll it and let it check, come back over and shoot the 9 in the same pocket. A lot of players want to spin around the table on this or shoot it hard or something. That's the way to shoot it like that. I thought she was going to land on a rail, but she didn't. Good shot. Well executed, that shot, because it's not as easy as she made it look. And she'll just stop right there. Or just draw over a little bit or something. Stun it. Draw it a little, stunned it. So FEVILAVA ties it up, 1-1. Kristina TKACH is breaking from the left side, left bottom. Got one in, didn't foul the break. That looks like the corner ball's dead. I don't see how that is even possible. The 9 ball's on the spot, and the corner ball's dead every time. That's I still don't understand that. Won't do that on my table. It's got to be very dry there for them to keep making a ball in the break. She's going to roll this in the corner. No spin on that shot. She hit it well, too. That was a nice shot. Now she can roll this one in with straight top, go back and forth just right, I think. If she hits it real slow, it'll bounce just right where she'll get shape on the 3-ball for the top left corner up there. Straight top, shoot it real slow and it'll bounce just right. She hit that 1, great. Oh, she hit it with outside. She shouldn't have shot that ball. Well, I don't know, it would, she was good. Had shape, actually. Maybe she could. Sometimes it looks easier for me on here. And this camera work isn't the greatest in the world either. It's a little blurry, the balls. The pool balls are blurry. Unless I'm getting blind. She's going to try to go around the table, I think. Around the 7, rail first, clip the 2, come around and play the 3 on the side. Like that. She just didn't hit it. Unless the 9's dead. Maybe the 9's dead. I think it is. It doesn't look dead, but if she slow rolls, it'll throw it in the pocket. Yeah, it will. All she's got to do is just hit it on the left side of the ball, on the left side of the 3, and it'll throw it right in the pocket. She can actually hit it kind of firm and it'll go too. She can draw it. I don't know what she's looking at there. Don't shoot it too slow. I don't even believe she did that. She could have made a 9-ball. Wow. Well, she's still got some shots to learn. Unless there was some separation between them. It looked like it would go to me, though, if you just shot it a little bit harder and not that thin. The 3-ball actually touched the 9. She didn't cut that ball in the pocket. She lucked it in, actually, off the 9. She can bank this back over to the side rail and just draw right behind the 9 lightly. I always hated this shot, too. Efren's a genius at this shot. He'd just draw you right behind the 9. A light draw like that. That's not bad. Good shot. It'd been nice if she'd have got it on over to the rail, but she executed it, and that's good enough. The only problem with this is she can jump it and hit the correct side and then send the ball down table. She can actually even try to make it in the side and play safe at the same time. I hate this cue. But she hit it a little bit funny and left the shot. She didn't draw it enough. Or sometimes those things won't draw anyway. But I just came back from the U.S. Open, and that's one reason I hate those things, because I got beat 11-1. And one reason I got beat is because the guy had a jump stick so badly. The reason I got beat so badly, I think. He played well, but the jump stick helped him win for about 3 or 4 games. She's just going to roll it straight top. Wow. She kind of stunned that. She needed to hit higher on the ball. She can try to kick it in one row. Yeah, the guy had me 3-0, and I had him safe, and he jumped and kicked, got out of it, and then he had me 7-0, he snookered himself, and he jumped it in and ran out, and then the jump cue helped him keep beating me. Kick it kind of firm, because she's got to get the ball out of there. But there's always a danger of that. I've scratched on that shot 1 billion times, that very shot. You can't hit it easy because you can't stay right there because the 7's down table. Another shot, Efren, he'd make it every time. He'll make it and get shape down table. Kick it off the side, bottom rail. All right, she'll just put some left top, roll to the side rail, bounce off. So she put a little left on it. And she could put left top and roll 2 rails and shoot the 8 in the corner. That's what I would do, but they like playing for the sides, these players. There you go. That's exactly what you're supposed to do right there. Should have hit a little bit harder maybe, but she's all right. Just stop right there now. Just stop. Or roll forward, stun it forward a little. That's fine too. It's for a 2-1 lead for Koch. FEVILAVA breaking from the left side. She's got one in. She didn't foul the break. Has no shot. Got a corner ball and a jump stick in the U.S. Open was mighty deadly. I beat a guy, a young kid. He was 40 years younger than me. Good player, too, from Germany. I beat him 11-1. And then I played a guy I never even heard of from Puerto Rico. Never seen him before in my life. And he beat me 11-1. And he beat me with the corner ball and the jump cue. And that's what I did to the kid before him. I beat him with the corner ball and the jump cue. So you live by the sword and you die by the sword. Obviously, the guy that won the tournament didn't have that happen to him. He was lucky. It's all luck. Jump stick, corner ball. Corner ball's going here every time. I don't know. It's just, it's an unfair game, seems like to me. I still shoot good, but I don't have any way to protect myself, seems like. Don't break good enough, and the jump stick can't play a safety. She'll just roll this in and try to create something coming across. Might bump into it, might just miss it. Just make the ball, that's the key. Good shot. And she did create a little something. She's got the side pocket now. I still say we have to play a game where the player plays against themselves. And no jump sticks. You're on a shot clock. This is ridiculous what I'm watching. Getting beat by people I don't even know. It's crazy. Ain't no sport in the world where a guy gets beat by nobody he knows. Look at this. She's lining it up with the cue like a APA player or something. She's going to draw it a little bit and just stun over. I've never seen anybody line the cue up like that. Not a pro. Oh, that was funny. All right, she'll just put a little right top, go to the rail, come back to the middle, or come back all the way over, or stun it. She looks like she's going to stun a little bit. Oh, wow. She didn't cut it. Didn't cut it at all. Saw that. So she left FEVILAVA a pretty a feasible shot. She can just shoot and stop right there, and then she's got position on the 4 to get to the 5. All she's got to do is make it. Just stop. Sometimes these shots are hard when you got to jack up just a little like that. See there? Pool's such a weird game. I told you many times before in our commentary, anytime you got to elevate the cue, or there's another object ball around the cue ball while you're shooting, or you're on the rail, the shot will magnify. I don't know how much, but it magnifies, believe me. Every shot does, to some degree. She'll put some right on it and bank it kind of hard and spin around the rails, or play safe. Wow. She went around the 7. I thought she would have drawn it and came before the 7 in between the, maybe hit the 6 or something. And she's got a nice safety here she could play. And this is the safety I always screw up too. I don't know why. I always screw it up. It needs a little bit of right early. She's going to cut it in, I think. She's trying to cut it in and go around the table and get out. Now, Kristina TKACH will play the safety probably. Probably just put a little bit of left maybe, or yeah, and just go 2 rails behind the 4. Just judge the speed of it. That's the way I do it. Well, she didn't put enough spin on it. If she'd put more spin on it, she would have had her. Would have came off the other rail. So there's a good example of what I talked about before. A lot of the safeties need a little more spin than you think. So just remember that. Put that in your memory bank. But that U.S. Open was disappointing to me. She'll roll this in and try to roll between the 6 and the 7 and get on the same rail as the cue ball right now. She's having a comedy of errors right now. Actually, both players have had a comedy of errors at the moment. And I'm no stranger to that. I've done the same thing. She needs to put a lot of left on this and shoot it slow. That'll beat that 5 ball or it'll run into it. Yeah, they're both like... She's underspinning the ball. The last few shots, Koch is underspinning the ball. She needed a lot of spin on that ball and just barely dink it. So many shots you just want to spin and not really hit that hard, just spin them. It's hard to trust that too. That's one reason people don't play a lot of spin. They play just off the middle of the cue ball. She'll go rail first, and she missed the ball. Wow. I thought she could get that easily. Maybe she was worried about what the cue ball was going to do. She was trying to hit it extra thin. I thought she hit that kind of hard too, because it was going to go flying around the table. Here she should just draw out past the 5 ball with left bottom. Just past the 5 like that. Now just a light draw back out in the middle. Underhit that a little bit. I don't think she could reach it too good though. Now she can just draw back. She just needs to draw back a little. No, it's not. I wonder which carbon stick she's playing with. I don't know. I'm not going to buy that one. But anyway, left bottom and go 3 rails for the 7. Just a little bit below center just to beat the side. She's doing that again. Oh, that's funny. She's not spinning the ball enough. And she might have underhit it. She made a good shot, but she underhit it. An extension in the middle. I guess she can just roll it. She can try to bank it in. Or thin it and go back around table and use the 9 ball. Or cut it in. Thin it's the right shot because you got the 9. The 9's like a bowling ball. When it comes back around, it's bound to get it. Nope, she didn't put enough spin on it. There again, another example of spin. But she got some distance between it. But if she would have put a little more spin on that, it would have got behind the 9 2 rails more. She can just bank this straight back down the table and use the 9 too. I used to be good at this shot. I don't know if I'm any good at it anymore. Just nice and smooth, bank the 7 back, and the 9 will be your blocker. Good shot. That's a very good shot. Very good. Only thing is, the jump cue erases is a good shot. She's just going to jump over it. Oh no, she can hit it. She can actually make it. Thought she got her. She didn't hit it hard enough then. Just roll it in with a little bit of left top or straight top. Or she can't see enough or she's going to play safe. I don't know. Looks like she's shooting it. Nope, she's playing safe. She couldn't see enough of it. Not a bad shot. Not a bad shot at all. Oh, good shot. You just kick this 2 rails just past the side and then hit right underneath it and it'll knock it around the table. She's trying to kick that way? No. I like the other kick. You can scratch on this one too easy. Wow, that was genius. How good she hit that going in. It's a good shot now. But this one's harder to get safe. I hate this one. Probably just try to thin it somehow. Or bank it back down with speed. Wow, she cut it in almost. I never thought that she was going to cut it in. She almost made it. That was a good try. Really good try. Here's a shot that needs a lot of spin. You've got to put quite a bit of spin on it to like just make it and go to the rail there and come back. A little bit. A little bit of left. You got to hit it thin. She's using an open hand bridge. That's a weird bridge for this shot. Good shot though. Oops, she's going to land. Not too bad. Left bottom for our left corner as we look, and right bottom as she shoots it in the right corner. I've been missing this one to the left corner a lot lately. As I get older, it seems. It's like that. I've been missing it to the side rail, though. Look at that roll. God. Oh, pool's an amazing game, ain't it? How does your opponent do that to you right there? Well, she can thin it and go to the rail and bounce off. That's about all she can do. Not a bad shot. The next time I get this shot in a game, in a match, I'm going to 4-rail it instead of 1-rail. I'm going to start 4-railing banks. She's just going to hit it with a little right top, just a little maybe, and just straight ball. Bank it in. Nope. Wow, this table seems to have smaller pockets than normal. She'll just stop right there, stun it. That was a long game, I'll tell you that. Kristina TKACH leads 3-1. TKACH to break, left side, left bottom. Made a ball, legal break. Got a good shot. I never seen a table where you make a ball or two every game and you get straight in. I don't ever see that. If I could make a ball in a break, I don't think I could ever land the way they're landing. One would come around and just land right there for me. Draw back for the 2 where she is over there. Right there. She hit that nice. Good speed. I still say you got to make it where the player plays against themselves, like golf. This is a joke at U.S. Open. I've had it. She's going to draw back, a lot of right bottom kind of, and cinch it like that. She wanted that ball to bounce off the rail a little bit more. Because that makes this really hard. The right shot here is to go 3 rails with a lot of spin, but I don't think she'll take that on. She'll try to stun into the rail and come back. Oh, she did. Wow. Cool. She was supposed to put a lot of spin on it and go 3 rails and bounce off the 3rd rail over there. And then that would have landed her better on the 4, but she's still all right. She was smart enough not to try to stun out of that because it wasn't stunnable. I mean, it was, but you couldn't control the cue ball, what it was going to do, probably. She shoots this real slow and just stay right and let it bounce off real slow. A lot of players don't like this shot. They want to hit them hard. And that's what she did. She got lucky there. She didn't play to hit the 7 ball. I don't believe that. She would have missed position completely. Just going to roll this in with a little left top. Put right top on this and go 2 rails. See how she's aiming right, above the center. 2 rails. I got one right, because they finally panned in and showed that I was telling the truth. Shoot and stop. This is the only thing I can do right, I think. Well, I still don't know if I'm any good at this. She drew back. Oh. That cue drew the ball nice then. I think they're good for drawing, maybe. She'll roll this in with straight top. I think those cues are at their best when they're just going up and down the table instead of sideways. FEVILAVA breaking down 4-1. Left side, left bottom. Driving the cue ball to the side rail. That's a foul break. Not one ball got back. She got a ball in, but not one got back. She could bank this in and try to go around the table and run out, or thin it somehow and play safe. Yeah, she's my kind of player, because that's what that shot was there. Just roll it on the 7 ball and just stay right there. She wants to hit it real easy so it doesn't follow it in, like that. Oh, but she's still okay. She'd cut 3 in and go around the table. 2, 3 rails maybe. She'll put a lot of right on this, just below center. She won't draw it too much. See how she's just hitting just below with a lot of right. And she'll just spin it like, oh. That's what I said about those sticks, you know. You got to be, they're really hard to learn how to spin. They're all right as long as you ain't hitting too far off center. But start hitting 2 or 3 tips off center, you better know how to aim it, I'll tell you that. Fortunately, she got a good break. Looked like she was playing safe. She could have made that ball easily. She's going to try to kick and stop it there, kick behind it like, oh, she hit it going in. She actually could have hit behind that and knocked it over and got safe near the 4 ball. I think the 3 ball would have went near the 4 and bounced off, and the cue would have stopped there. It had enough room to hit behind it. She needs some left on this one to come over. I don't know if she'll follow all the way back down and shoot the 4 in the same corner as the 3, or she'll shoot the 4 down there, okay? She'll shoot the 4 down there. She needed that spin either way. You saw how she put the spin on it. And it wasn't that much spin, so it didn't affect her as bad. Now she'll roll this in with a little left top and come down and play the 5 in the same corner. These players are scared to roll the ball today. She shot that wrong. She was supposed to roll it. And she stunned it. But she got on the ball, but I thought she could have got a lot easier shot than this. And she's got to roll this in real slow. With some left, I think. It's an easier way to shoot it. Yeah, come back and play the 6 in the side or the corner. And this is where I like shooting the ball in the corner. Just forget about going up and down the table and trying to get on this ball. You can just roll it in the corner and you're home free. But now she's got to judge this. She's going to roll it in and bounce down the bottom rail and come back. Try to get the speed right. She did. That one wasn't too hard, that one. sometimes they lay a little bit difficult to get on. Then you can just roll them in the corner and it makes it easier. She'll draw this into it and shoot the 9 in the other corner. Just draw it with bottom. Underdrew it a little. But it's all right. And you just put left bottom and draw it. Just dink it with a little left bottom and draw it a rail. That's the best way to shoot this shot. Just like that. See how the ball spun off? 5-1, Koch leads. Koch breaking from the left side, left bottom. Sending the cue ball to the side rail. I got to start practicing this break again. That's funny, I practiced a 9 on the spot for 4 months, went to the tournament, and the 1 was on the spot. Unbelievable. I couldn't even hit the 1 the first day or two. I didn't even know how to break because I was practicing a foot shorter break than the one they had at the U.S. Open. What a joke. That was real amateur, the U.S. Open, I thought, with the Magic Rack. It was just, I'd rather have the 9 on the spot, win or lose. At least I can get in the match a little bit. I got a chance with the 9 on the spot. I have no chance with that Magic Rack and a jump cue. You're going to beat my knowledge with the jump cue and just break and make a corner ball and run out every time. And I don't even play. What an idiot. I ain't even competitive. She's just going to roll this in real slow. But that was a nice shot. A lot of people don't know how hard that shot is right there. She had air with the rail. I would have jacked up and fired that in probably because I don't like rolling that shot. Nice shot by FEVILAVA there. All right, put some right bottom and just touch draw it off the rail and get a little angle on that 5 going back towards the 6. Right bottom. Just touch draw it like that. And put a little bit of right. Keep an angle with the 6. Just a little bit of right. Shoot it slow. Or she doesn't need any right at all, really. Just make it. Shoot it real slow and just bounce off. I don't know why she's hitting bottom. Everybody aims low like that. It's weird. It is so weird. And she could do a number of things here. I would draw 2 rails back out. I would draw the ball underneath, right where it is. I would draw it towards where the cue ball is now and bounce off the rail. She's going to roll it with left. That's a good shot, too. She's going to go between the 9 and the 7 with left. The only problem is she hit it too hard. She's dead now. She gets on top of that. She's lucky it rolled away from the 8. If it would have stayed on top of it the way it was rolling, it would have been tough shot, I'll tell you that. There's a lot of hard shots on the pool table. And they look simple and they're deathly hard. She's going to draw this right bottom. She's going to hit it kind of firm, draw to the side rail. Good shot. Now follow this one. A little bit of left top. And follow it 2 rails. This is the shot that players hate. I don't know why. I love this shot. Got to know this shot in straight pull. It's such an imperative shot in straight pull to hit above the equator of the ball. See how she's hitting high on the ball? Just roll it like that. Good shot. That was a nice illustration. A good pan in there finally to show what I was talking about, to see that if I'm even right. But they don't cue like me all the time either, so that doesn't matter either. Right bottom, where she's going to roll it in or stun it. She's doing something weird. She rolled it. 5-2, Koch leads. FEVILAVA breaking from the left side. Left bottom. Doesn't want to foul the break. This is the Billiard Network, the home of global pool on YouTube. Like and follow if you enjoy this. I'm Earl Strickland for the Billiard Network. She made a ball on the break and's got a shot on the 1 ball. Looks like she can just stop right there, kinda. And the 2 is right there. She may roll all the way to the bottom rail and bounce off. That's the right way to play it. Just follow it. And that's why you miss that shot a lot. You should just roll and bounce off, and then you hit it with a little more authority, you won't miss it as easy. She had to cheat the pocket too. She didn't cheat the pocket. She couldn't see the pocket. She had to shoot it into the rail and cheat the pocket. Put a lot of left on it, shoot it real slow. Oh, she ran into that one. Didn't think she had to do that. Still can't tell what's going on no matter what. She'll stun this off the rail, go near the 8 there. There we go, I got that one right. This is why when they pan in like that, I can really tell what they're going to do. She'll put a little bit of, she'll put actually straight top. She wants to try to get where she can stay on this side and not have to go around the table. And she didn't. That's no good either now. Now she's got to stun the ball 2 rails. She can't roll this. She's got to stun it on the middle, just below center like maybe, with some spin, and spin 2 rails. Real sharp like. Oh, wow. She never shot that the correct way. She was trying to go all the way over there, I think, on the other side. This isn't that hard a shot. I like this shot, this bank shot. I make it quite a bit. Just left top, a lot of left, high on the ball, roll it in. She's going to bank it in the other corner and try for something that way. Or just play the safe. Thin the ball, go and use the 9 and the 7. Just like that. Good shot. That was a nice shot. She's got the jump stick, though. She's going to erase that beautiful shot with the jump cue. Now, there's a good illustration right there of a nice shot being erased by a gimmick. I might have had a chance in that match at the Open if the guy didn't have a jump cue. But lost. He kept beating me because if he made a mistake, he'd get out of it with this. She might make it, bank it in. Ooh, I thought it was going to hit the 9 and go in the corner, but it didn't. Usually they get lucky with it, but she doesn't seem to be too lucky with it. Looks like she can draw back. No one was cleaning the tables there, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Guy I played was running. I mean, the guy wasn't even that great a player, and he's running 3-4 rocks every time he shot. That was like an amateur tournament, it seemed like to me. The guy that won it, you don't know how lucky he is, I'll tell you that. Shoot there and stop. For the 8. Now she can just draw back for the 9. She got a little bit of angle. She might have to go forward. I think she's going forward. Yep. A good shot. Now she'll roll this in or draw it or stun it. Either one. Looks like she's just rolling it in. A straight ball. Yep. 6-2, Koch lead. Breaking from the left side, left bottom. But Matchroom will never change the way they got it now. Uh-oh, she scratched for the U.S. Open. They'll leave it like it is forever. They want it fast and easy. The matches can't go very long. That magic rack makes it that way. Just, I've never seen so many great players get beat so bad by nobodies and good players. Paggy Lyon 11-0. Corey Duell 11-1. Ruslan Shenikov, or I forgot his last name, a good Russian player, Ruslan, 9-0. Me 11-0. And I'm sure there were more. Unbelievable. I've never seen scores like that in my life in a pool tournament. Never. Matchroom will never change that. Any player can get slaughtered at any moment. That guy's so lucky he didn't get slaughtered that won it. Shoot and stop. Probably put a little bit of left, go 2 rails, maybe 3, and get for the side pocket. And if you hit a little bit funny, you'll get for the corner. But your goal is to try to get for the side. She needs a little more left than normal. Right on the middle of the ball. Or she might come straight back across too. Oh, she did what I said the first time. She hit it pretty good. Still didn't land completely straight, I don't think. If she would land it, I would stun it over and shoot the 7 in the corner now. That's like a straight pull move there. She uses a lot of weird bridges with little shots like this. See, she rolled that. She was supposed to stun it. She would have been way closer to the 7. Much closer. But she's still all right. I'm still learning. At 60 years old, I'm still learning every day. Left bottom, just stun it a little bit. Bounce off. Good shot. Just below center with left and stun to the bottom rail. Or just roll it in. She's just going to roll it. Good shot. 6-3, Koch leads. FEVILAVA breaking from the left side. Left bottom.
Des fois tu dis pas straight on.
And a foul break. Unless that ball gets back. Oh, it did. She was fortunate there. That 1 ball, 6 ball, barely crawled over the line. That ball hit it. The 2 ball saved it. If it wasn't for the 2 ball, it barely got on the line. But that's okay now. Straight top, come over for the 2, in between the 9 and the 2.
Non, mais il nous faut un retour.
Off the bottom rail, bounce off between the 9 and the 2. Like that. Don't hit it too hard that you scratch, though. Good speed that you didn't scratch. The thing is this is an awkward shot now. She's got to jack up and put a lot of left on it and touch draw it over there where she's looking. Jack the cue up a lot too. She don't look high enough there. Oh, she's got. That's a good shot. She overhit it a little bit, but she's all right. She's still okay. Now she needs to draw this to the side rail. A lot of bottom and draw it. Touch draw it. She doesn't want to bounce off too far. Just a little ways. A lot of bottom on this one. There you go. Perfect. Now she will either put straight top or left. I would put left top and spin 2 rails on this shot. I want to get closer to it. She may draw straight back and just take a little longer shot. Yep. That's still not that bad, but I would have shot it the other way. I would have followed it and gotten closer to the ball. I just like being a little closer to that particular shot. If it allows me to do it, I'll take the risk a lot of times. All she's got to do is stun this real hard with left and go 2 rails, maybe 3. She doesn't want to hit too low on the ball. Good shot. Very good. See how she didn't hit too low and she went 3 rails. The easiest way to play this one is put left top and come back and play the 9 in the same corner. It's easier to pocket the ball that way. If you put a lot of right on it, it could skid or something. She looks like she's going the other way too, with the right. Almost did what I said too. It's a lot harder shot the way she shot it than the other one. But they don't know that yet. They're so young, they haven't shot the shots enough. She could just roll this in with straight top. Maybe a little right. Good shot. So, FEVILAVA is still in the match. Kristina TKACH breaking from the left side, left bottom. She's got the illegal break, a ball in, but no shot. The ball, all the pool balls came around and blocked her. The 5, the 8, and the 2. Yeah, match room at the U.S. Open will never change that format. You might even see a kid win the tournament one day. Like that kid did at the World Tournament that year. Wu won the World Tournament. Only in pool, because they set it up to where it can happen. You can bank this in or play safe, shoot it slow and just stay and knock the 1 behind the 2, or bank it and try to play some kind of little safety like that. Not a bad play, but she's going to get trapped on this one, I think. Bank the 1 straight back down the table and use the 9 and if you put a little bit of right on it, it'll bounce off the side rail a little, and the 2 will be there. She's putting left, though. It may get in a window with left. Right there, exactly what I was talking about. If she would have banked that with a little bit of right, it would have bounced off the rail, and the 2 would have got her. Is what I was going to say. The safeties, though, there's a lot of ways to play them, a lot of them. There's always the right way, though. She's going to thin the 1. She could play the 9 here. She doesn't see it, I don't think. Bank the 1 back down table like that. Use the 4 ball. And that's not a bad play if that 4 will cooperate. I think it might have bounced where she can see it, though. It's going to be close. They'll have to zoom in down the line at least to see. Oh, she can't see it. She's going to jump it. This is where this cue is like a menace. You're trying to come from behind, trying to play smart safeties, and they got a trick cue. It's a joke. This is never going to... no one's ever going to buy this. This kind of thing. Gimmicks and tricks. Put some right top and roll it in down the corner and come over for the 2 and shoot it in the side or the corner. Well, she overcut it, but she got the safety. Pull sometimes just a comedy of errors, ain't it? Now it's okay to have the jump cue because she played a bad shot and snookered me. She'll probably make this one. Thing looks like a pipe or something. so looks big. Nope, missed that one. Came close on both the last two. All right, FEVILAVA with a chance to pull even closer here. Pool's such a weird game. It's funny, I could never get a shot the other night. The guy had me 10-0 before I got a shot. Then I had to make a hard shot to get one game to keep from getting skunked. What a joke that was. That ain't professional. I don't believe that. She's going to draw back somehow a little. Draw over. Good shot. She almost looked like a snooker player the way she had her arm bent. They bend their arm like that when there's not a ball in the way anyway. They bend themselves weird. I don't know how they could last very long the way they bend around. Their legs and their arms. Roll up, get straight in on the 4. A little angle would have been all right. But see, here I would follow to the bottom rail and bounce off the side rail, but I don't think they like doing that. She may just stay right there. It looks like she's going to do what I said, yeah. Or she couldn't bounce off the side rail. Ball drifted a little bit. She's got enough room to get it off the rail, though. Just enough angle to force it and bounce off a little bit. Just wants to get the cue ball off the rail a little bit so she can get some leverage on the 7 ball. Good shot. I think she's got to draw back somehow. Or stun it off the bottom rail. Looks like she's drawing. This is where this cue should shine. And it didn't even draw it. I thought the cue was supposed to draw so good. It didn't even move like my cue. Just did. Yeah, I don't know. Put right bottom on this one. And just kill it. It'll bounce off. You'll play the 9 in the right corner over there. On her right. It'll just bounce off. See how she's putting a little bit of right. Good shot. Now put a little bit of left top and just roll it in. Or you could draw it past the side too. Just spin 2 rails. Left top, roll it in. Good shot. Pulls even closer, FEVILAVA. 6-5 Koch. FEVILAVA breaking left side, left bottom. But she hit the Brooklyn. And still got a shot. Nope, the 8 ball came along and destroyed it. Which, that's what would happen to me. If I had a shot to win the match right there, a ball would come along and do that. The last ball rolling to make sure that I lose. It's all luck. I don't care what anybody says. It's just jump sticks and corner balls and slow players, and it's just don't add up. Nobody's going to buy it. But pool's still a great game in my eyes. It just ain't set up right. Just try to kick behind her to thin it. Or no, she could see it. I didn't even know she could see that ball. Oh, good shot. That wasn't too bad. I mean, it's that side of it. How could I know with an overhead camera she could even see that side of the ball? The overhead cameras. They've shown the overhead camera more than any camera so far on this. And it tells you absolutely nothing. That's what it tells you. This will tell you something right here. She's going to kick with a little bit of left top. Kick it kind of firm, I think. Ooh, she almost made the 9. Here's another chance for Koch to end the match. She'll put a lot of right on us and slow roll it and try to come over and bump the 3 or just miss it and bounce off. Or if she could draw past the 8 and the 5, I don't think she can do that. She needs to do what I said, put a lot of right on it and come back and try to hit the 3 or miss it. Yep, we'll miss it like that and then bounce back, but not that. That is what you call death. This is why pool's the hardest game in the world, because you land on a shot like this, you just forget about it. She could make it though. She does have a little air with the cue ball. Good shot. And she did good to get position. That was really well done. But it wasn't frozen to the ball, so it was a little easier. But she still made a good shot. I'm not going to deny that. But when the ball is frozen to it, it's even more deadly, difficult. All right, good shot. She's going to roll this in. Or stun it. She's going to kill it right there. Oh, she let it bounce off. She's still all right, though. She can cut it in the corner, real slow, a little bit of left top, go 2 rails, or just come back and play the 5 on the side. That's the best way to play it, is just play it with straight ball and come back and play the 5 on the side. Don't try to play for the corner, because it's a harder shot to hit it real slow. You might miss it more hitting it too slow. But she hit it a little bit too hard, no? Ooh, she almost went behind the 9. I thought she was going behind the 9. Now here's that shot. You just want to roll in the corner, but you can make it in the side, but it's not easy to get position playing it in the side. This is the one I was talking about, the kind of shot. She'll just shoot it in the side with right bottom and kill the cue ball and float over. Like that. Good shot. Very good. Now she'll just kill the ball right there. She'll just like stun it and it'll creep forward. Like that. Very good. That's the #1 shot you amateurs have to learn, you know. Stunning the ball, it's a crucial shot. Make you a better straight pool player. Just roll it in, get on the 9. Here it is for the match. Here it is. Kristina TKACH wins 7-5. Thanks for watching the Billiard Network, the home of global pool on YouTube. I'm Earl Strickland saying goodbye.